It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Moments away, and it's live. This is Old Trafford, long-time home of Manchester United. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Premier League football we have for you, it's coming right up. Manchester United against Arsenal.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
Well, a strong character in the Manchester United lineup and a strong competitor as well.
3 in his last 3. A bit more of the same would go down a treat.
I'm grateful.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays alongside Harry Maguire at the back. Juan Mata plays alongside Fred in midfield, and a partnership with these two strikers up front. Williams. Maguire. Mata. Bruno Fernandes. It's the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Good challenge. Aubameyang. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. He could cross it now. It's with Dani Ceballos. I think he saved them there with that interception. In he goes for the challenge. Now Anthony Martial. Squandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass. Arsenal attacking down the flanks. Aubameyang. Tierney. But the cross could come in here. Lacazette! That's a good header, very close. Actually hit the frame of the goal.
Yeah, built an ooh from the crowd, that one.
Maguire. Now Williams. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Lost the ball here, Dani Ceballos. Attacking now. They could go in front here, and he's opened the scoring with a fine finish here early on. Strikers dream about moments like this. A tap-in.
Yes, not often that you do get what is literally an open goal, and he wasn't going to miss it.
Manchester United ahead now. Aubameyang. Read that well with the interception. Chance to work it from the flanks. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez. Pass threaded through. Martial. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Mesut Ozil. Dani Ceballos. He fancies his chances in getting past these players. Gives it away straight to the opposition. Here's Williams. Saw that coming and intercepted. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Shooting chance. Simple save for David De Gea. Mata just took his eye off the ball. Here's Torreira. Mesut Ozil. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. Carrying the ball forward. Always been called offside here.
We've had a few looks at it. Linesman only gets one shout, but as you can see from this angle, he was offside.
Chambers. Throw in to come. Here's Williams. Maguire. Lindelof. Mata. They're looking good when they attack. Fernandez. Anthony Martial. Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Lindelof. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Martial! What a good interception. Lacazette. Mesut Ozil. That's a great interception. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. It got in the way. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Now Anthony Martial. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
Well, he never looked like passing there. His head stayed down. He knew exactly what he wanted to do in that breakaway.
Good look here, again, by the replay. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Mesut Ozil. Ozil has given it away.
United, as you can see, got a firm grip on possession. No wonder they're winning. Sometimes you can have the ball and not be able to do anything with it, but this side have been quite the opposite. So creative and so clinical so far.
Into the attacking third. Martial, opportunity now. Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
Pepe. We're closing in on half-time here, and Manchester United just holding Arsenal at bay and keeping this lead.
Yeah, I think the United players can feel pretty pleased with how they've acquitted themselves so far.
Now Marcus Rashford. They could be in, behind the back line. Made a quick interception. Tierney. Aubameyang. Lacazette. He looks so dangerous in any part of the pitch, Alexandre Lacazette. And he's on the run now. Shot blocked here. Oh, it's offside.
Well, as a striker, you expect to get the benefit there, but he didn't.
Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
The board shows 3 added minutes.
3 minutes.
Mesut Ozil. Ceballos. Lacazette. Towards Aubameyang. Chance to get the ball in the box. Lacazette! Terrific stop. Arsenal get a corner. Hit the post, back into play. And there goes the whistle for half-time. The scoreline is 2-0. Always feel a bit for forwards in a game where the team's not playing well, and Lacazette's in the wrong side, really. I think he was in the opposing ranks today, be doing a lot more, but it's not been very positive from him so far today.
It started slowly, and he hasn't been able to pick it up. Rarely has he got on the end of anything.
The referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress. Here's Torreira. Dani Ceballos. Well, he's better than that. It's a poor pass. Now Anthony Martial. Maguire. Here's Martial. Rashford. Oh, he's in again. But not this time, not a second goal. The goalkeeper sorted that.
Yeah, well played the keeper there because he was second favourite and he did well to stop that.
It's going well for the home players and their supporters. The away players finding it hard in the match, and the fans now getting very frustrated. They think that they've seen the shot. It's great defending with the block. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture for Manchester United, and they'll be facing Newcastle United away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Alan, what about Arsenal's next game?
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match, and judging by the way that they've been playing, they're really evenly matched.
Lacazette. Mesut Ozil. Going forward with real purpose now. Aubameyang. Lacazette. Great interception. Spotted that well and intercepted. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Pepe. Lacazette. Lacazette. They're coming in at the back post, his teammates. Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. Now Marcus Rashford. Now Anthony Martial. Well, they couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Chance to cross it. Could pull one back here. Can't hang onto it, the keeper. He's got away from him. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Simple save for David De Gea. Now Marcus Rashford. Here's Martial. One or two options now in forward areas for them. This could be a chance. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. Time and space for Aubameyang out wide. Good position for the cross. Pushed back out into play. Mata. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Chambers. Nicola Pepe. He's got players helping him here, but he might go alone. Cuts it out nicely. Test of his control now. Lost the ball there, Arsenal. And 20 minutes to go. Now Marcus Rashford. He's got a chance to cross. The shot's on. That's an excellent stop from the keeper.
We all thought that was in, didn't we?
Now Lucas Torreira. Callum Chambers. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Won it back with an interception. Rashford. Martial. Wonderful chance. Out in front of goal. Mesut Ozil. Here's Torreira. Pepe. Ceballos. Trying to pass their way back into the game, but it's just not happening. Arsenal about to make a change. Well, that's what they've been looking for, the ball in behind. Rashford! Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored.
no wonder he goes over to thank the lad who set him up there, because that was a wonderful move. I think they've practiced that one on the training ground.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. "3-0 now, almost over, and this should have a good impact on the next game, Alan.
Well, Manchester United go up against Newcastle United after this, and the way they've played out here today, they'll be full of confidence, I think.
Now Marcus Rashford. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Dani Ceballos. Mesut Ozil. Now Lucas Torreira. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Aubameyang. And he's got to get it away now. Arsenal really know, the players know better than anybody really, that they've let themselves down today.
Yeah, I can't think of one, really, that's done himself justice.
Arsenal are going to make a switch.
Substitution for Manchester United, coming off the pitch, number 8, Juan Mata. Coming onto the pitch, number 31, Emmanuel Mata.
Well, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Tierney. Aubameyang. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Well, he has been a rock at the back for them with that sort of tackling. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. There's a bit of space here for Aubameyang. Lacazette. And shoots! Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area. Now Lucas Torreira. Nicola Pepe. Pepe. Here's Torreira. Brave blocking. There is the final whistle. Well, winning is a wonderful feeling, but particularly when you've beaten a team as good as this one, and they are very proud, and rightly so.
I think so. They would have come into the game not quite knowing what to expect, but having put together a polished performance, they deservedly win.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. The shot's on. That's an excellent stop from the keeper.
We all thought that was in, didn't we?
Well, that's what they've been looking for, the ball in behind. Rashford! Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've
And hello from a special place in the football world. We're at St James's Park here in Newcastle upon Tyne. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United taking on Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
I'm sure, Lee, the video analysis will have identified Marcus Rashford as one of the main threats they've got to deal with.
Well, yeah, Brace in his last game, he'll certainly be a threat. Can he get another 2 goals or even 3 in this game?
And great.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. It's always interesting to try to sum up a team's style of play, their approach. And there are many who think that it's overly conservative in this case. What do you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it's not my preferred way of playing, that's for sure. But horses for courses, it's fine until you concede. Do they have a plan B if that happens? I'm not too sure.
Thank you, St James's Park.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. The formidable David De Gea starts in goal. Harry Maguire plays alongside Victor Lindelof in central defence. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And so the battle commences. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Almiron. And a good-looking ball. He succeeds in clearing it. Anthony Martial. Juan Mata. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Marcus Rashford. He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. The cross is on. And you don't want to lose possession there. Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Wan-Bissaka. Cutting the ball back. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here. Ball with Maxima. An important interception. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It's with Joe Linton. Maxima has it. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. The delivery towards the back post. Well, the keeper certainly didn't want to gamble with that, and a corner it'll be. And he's fired over the corner. Well, it's one thing to win the ball, now what can you do with it? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Marcus Rashford. Massa. Wan-Bissaka. Routine, really. James. Rashford. Rashford couldn't keep it. Chance to attack using width. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
Lindelöf. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Juan Mata. Rashford. Rashford! Here's Williams. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. Lindelöf. Marcus Rashford. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. What can he do from here? Read it superbly to take back possession. Throw in to Manchester United. Rashford. Juan Mata. And now Rashford. Danger averted. James. He has time to play it over. Juan Mata. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Fred. Martial. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Shelvey. Longstaff. Manquillo. Joelinton. And it's with Manquillo. Well, let's see about the cross. Bruno Fernandes. James. Rashford. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Pietro Willems. It's with Joelinton. Saint-Maximin has it. Targets available. Cross comes in. Rashford. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Oh, nice ball. Saint-Maximin. Fine cross into the middle. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can the players do theirs? They need an equaliser.
Not to be this time. Given away by Martial. And options in the centre. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Here is Fred. Marcus Rashford. Good-looking sequence. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Space and time for the cross. And a half-baked clearance. Marcus Rashford. Given away by Manchester United. And that puts them in position. And oh, he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser, Derek. At this level, you don't get many chances, and that was one of them.
Harry Maguire now. Williams. Martial. That's how to rob them of possession. And given away. An abundance of space. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And dispossessed. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Almiron. And a chance for him on the flank. And very deftly cut out. And a good-looking ball. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And the second half commences with Manchester United on top. Fred with it. Massa. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Hayden. Joelinton. Individual quality coming to the fore. And the decision is one of offside here. Massa. Here is Fred. James. Williams. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. James. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Saint-Maximin. And the cross goes in. Banged it against the woodwork with the header.
Well, we're talking inches. So close with his head.
Maguire. James. Williams. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Throw in to Manchester United. Danger averted. Massa. Williams. Rashford. Rashford, fine pass. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials.
Oh, he's off, but only just. The gamble from the defenders has paid off. The linesman was right.
Rashford. Anthony Martial. James. Martial. Bruno Fernandes. No worries for the keeper. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can he put it away? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Lindelof now. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony Martial. Williams. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. It's with Joe Linton. Almiron. They've given it away. And nobody there to pick him up in the centre. Staunch rearguard action. Attending to his defensive chores. And scope for the cross. Well, great read there to intercept. Martial. Rashford. Will he play it in? A wonderful intervention. Ball with Shelby. The cross is on. Not all that convincing defensively. Far from a good pass. Bruno Fernandes has it. James. Juan Mata. Rashford. Juan Mata. Untidy in possession. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Bruno Fernandes. Going well. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Almiron. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Surely! And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it. His job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. It is a decent-looking attack here. Oh, a vital interception. Hayden. Almiron. And teammates to play it to. Danger averted for now. Almiron. And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his lines.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Here's Luke Shaw. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Rashford! The crossbar got in the way. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And on the ball is Cher. Crisp tackling. Saint-Maximin. They'll be disappointed with that offside decision, but it was correct.
Oh, he's so close right at the end of the game, but I think he got that one spot on, the linesman.
Shaw. James. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Shelvey. Jethro Willems. Saint-Maximin. Can't miss, surely! The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Shaw. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Options in the centre. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. And that was a very fine read.
Well, Derek, the clock is ticking. The crowd are doing their bit, trying to get the players forward to try and get this goal.
And in with a real chance. Big chance it is. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball?
It's a weighted pass. Rashford! And this time, it's in.
Well, the pass makes the goal, Derek. Good finish, yes, but the ball through was brilliant. Slide rule pass.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, a second goal for them here. And there goes the final whistle. And so the battle...
Our main feature today on EA TV, Manchester United against Liverpool. Two English clubs with a great historic rivalry. We're live at Old Trafford. Welcome to Old Trafford. Welcome to the intense rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith alongside me, really looking forward to it. And they're rivals, the cities of Manchester and Liverpool on so many fronts, but it's sort of symbolised by the football rivalry.
Yeah, without question, two famous old football clubs that have enjoyed so much success down the years. Never fails to deliver this one.
They're great to watch, this Liverpool team. And look at the amount of goals they've scored. Top scorers.
Well, they play such an open, expansive game. It does leave them vulnerable at times, but they've just been outscoring the opposition.
So much build-up to this Northwest derby, and now the game begins. This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Juan Mata plays alongside Fred in midfield, and they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. Divock Origi. Fabinho. Strong challenge. It's a free kick, and that's all it is. The referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mata. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Martial. Excellent attacking play here. It could open up the opposition now. Rashford! Well, he has started fast, and they've started fast. That's the opening goal.
Well, he's hit it hard and he's hit it first time, but perhaps the keeper could have got more on that.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Well, not what he was looking for. The manager now looking less than pleased. Somebody's going to pay for that goal they've just conceded.
Manchester United in the lead. Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Origi. And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Now James. Now Anthony Martial. That's another turnover here. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. Origi. Henderson. Fabinho. He fancies his chances of getting past these players. And it's Williams. They're looking to get to him and take the ball from him. Gomez. Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane. Now Anthony Martial. Fred. Can really get at the opposition here. Fred! Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Defender able to clear it away. Sloppy work from Mata. It's Liverpool now with the ball out wide. Good save by the keeper. He seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Keeper's ball. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Could have done better with that counter-attack. Gomez. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Divock Origi. Henderson. Robertson. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Flag has gone up for offside tight. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but You can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Fernandez. Now Anthony Martial. Here's Williams. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. Origi. Wijnaldum. A chance to break away now on the counter. Well, this could be a chance from the ball played over the top. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Liverpool's corner. Jordan Henderson took it. Well, he's got his fist to it. There's still danger here after this half clearance.
Some incredible goalkeeping we just saw there, but he'll be wanting a bit more protection from his defence. Otherwise, he is going to concede, I think.
Alexander-Arnold. Very good work by the goalkeeper. Space out on the wing that Manchester United are using very positively. Now the possibility for a cross. Easy work for the keeper here. Throw in now. Anthony Martial. Could take them on here. He's seen the room is from the inside.
Lord, fans can't believe it, can they? Fully expected the ref to point to the spot there.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. And it's Williams. Opposition slow to get back, so possibilities still on the counter-attack. Martial! Well, that'll be a throw. Chance to put it in the box from here. Robertson. Good interception there. And they've got a man out wide. Good interception. Now James. They're looking good when they attack. Wants to have a go. Nice clean save. Well, this is a problem for Liverpool. They're not playing very well. They're behind. And they've got to dig a bit deeper, to be honest with you. They've certainly got the calibre of player to make the second half much more satisfying than the first is turning out to be. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Gomez. Fabinho. Robertson. Origi. Henderson. Henderson taking his team forward. Great tackle. Oh, it could be dangerous. Well, the team unable. Salah! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Hard work from Liverpool with this pressing game. Cleverly done. Mohamed Salah. Sadio Mane. Not quite good enough so far, Alan.
He's just looked a bit under the weather. I don't know if he's poorly or whatever. Not been his nut.
Tries the shot. Fabinho! Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early though.
Still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
Hernandez. Williams. Well, they could have been opened up there, but the interception stopped that. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Manchester United using the full width of the pitch now. Jordan Henderson. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, this is a real shock because Liverpool are in trouble after the first half. They've got the second half to try and sort it out, and goodness me, they're going to need that, Alan.
Yeah, not often that those strikers can be kept quiet, but doing it for 90 minutes is a lot more difficult.
So much build-up to this Northwest derby, and now the game... Ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gomez. Fabinho. Divock Origi. It's Mane. Wijnaldum. Return pass. Fred. Gone for the ball. It's Sadio Mane. Fabinho! Saw the whites of the goalposts and quite prepared to have a go, but not that kind of go.
No, whether it got a little bobble or not before he struck it, I don't know, but miles away. United trailing in the possession stakes here, but they have played some slick, really beautiful football out there. The way that they broke out from defence, it's just been the pace of the play.
Got to do better than that, really, to beat the keeper.
Yeah, because he is a good goalkeeper, good positioning.
It's not really away, poor clearance. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture for Manchester United. They'll be facing Norwich City away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one.
The shot's on! This might be it! Well, the keeper's done well to keep that one out. What about Liverpool's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in their next match. And judging what we've seen so far this season, it will be tight.
Now Sadio Mane. Divock Origi. Substitution for Liverpool. It's Mane. Well, they're having to defend, aren't they? So he's come deep and he's got hold of the ball and they can build off him. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. But that was disappointing. They could have made more of it. They've just lost the ball, United. Henderson! Well, this goalkeeper is having some game today.
He is. He's determined to keep that clean sheet, isn't he?
Now Marcus Rashford. They can't really in the clear now. Oh, it's got to be a brilliant breakaway goal.
Well, that was absolutely mesmerising, the way they moved the ball forward so swiftly, so slickly. Well, we see it so often these days, teams sitting deep in numbers, but when they've got such quick attackers, you can always threaten this kind of goal.
restarting at 2-0. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left.
Number 14, Jordan Henderson. To be replaced by number 7, James Milner.
It's Salah now. Mohamed Salah. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Spotted that well and intercepted. Ball is given to the goalkeeper now, David De Gea. Fernandes, cleverly done. Fabinho. Mohamed Salah. Fred. Now Anthony Martial. Guided through. Rashford with the ball now. That's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Mata. Williams. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it. Found good room out here. Good width in the attack here. Looking for a cross at the end of it. Looking for a teammate arriving late. Still 20 minutes to go. Rashford. Chance for a break in numbers. Can find some space here on the flanks. Excellent interception. Manchester United with the ball again. Anthony Martial. Guided through. Well, the flag's up. And he's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. Read the play well. It's clipped in over the top. Origi. Looked to pick out his teammates with that flatter cross. Got his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not a bad effort.
Lindelof. They've lost the ball. Martial. He's got possession back for his team. We are in the last chance saloon for Liverpool.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be coming their way in the next few moments.
This is not looking good for Liverpool. The minutes tick on. They continue to trail. Thought they would do better than this in the second half, but they're still struggling in this match. Wijnaldum. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. They should win now, shouldn't they? 2-0 here, not much time to go. What impact will that have on the next game?
Well, Manchester United go up against Norwich City after this, and they've certainly done the job out here, and they'll be confident of doing it again in the next one.
Bit of a desperate lunge that, and he's going to get booked for it, I think. Manchester United man's got a booking for that, yellow card.
A little lapse of discipline, he's got to be careful.
Well, let's have another look at that tackle again, Alan.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul. Well, I think he's going to go for goal. Why not? Great chance to get his name on the score sheet.
Saved by the goalkeeper, that free kick. And that will be Liverpool's throw-in. Well, you're looking at a group of very confident fans. They believe their team are going to come away with the win here, and I don't think we're going to disagree with them, are we, Alan?
Well, I don't think we are. And they're going through the repertoire, all their favourite songs. They can see the final whistle approaching quickly.
Anthony Martial got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation, and the ball lost at a crucial time. Now Anthony Martial. Oh, he's through. Clean through. One-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
The referee
Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Wan-Bissaka steered through. Rashford hitting hard and low. Well, that should be the game. You could call it another insurance goal. Surely they can't throw it away here. Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory. And the referee has called a halt to it. That's full time. Well, in this great rivalry, one side rose to the challenge and the other has collapsed, really.
Well, the losing side really didn't kick a ball in anger. They didn't turn up for this one, and that's surprising given the importance of this derby.
Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Rashford! Well, he has started fast and they've started fast. That's the opening goal. Really get at the opposition here. Fred! Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
It's Sadio Mane. Fabinho! Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the home of Norwich City, Carrow Road. Martin Tyler to describe the action for you along with Alan Smith. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. Norwich City against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
EFL Cup winners in 2017 and Europa League winners in 2017. Manchester United still expected to make more of a show in the Premier League, Alan.
Well, yeah, we're still experiencing the fallout of Sir Alex Ferguson's departure, aren't we? Maybe it's lasting a bit longer than many predicted.
And for Norwich City, this is the selection the manager's gone for this game. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support. Bruno Fernandes! And the goalkeeper didn't have to move to make that save. Anthony Martial. A great chance to go in front. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Ondrej Duda. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Norwich City will be setting out today to defend much better than they've been doing this season. They do have the worst defence in the division.
We just put so much pressure on the strikers to score more than they concede.
Rashford. Oh, he could be in. He's in now. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Ondrej Duda. Josip Drmić. Neatly intercepted. Martial. Past one defender. To put them in front. The post is bounced out. News of a goal at Liverpool. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Harry Kane. A controlled side-foot volley at the far post from a great cross. 11 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Williams. Manchester United chance. The shot gets blocked. Manchester United lose possession here. Rashford. Wan-Bissaka pulls it back rather than crosses. Strange, really, from such a good position and such a good player, because he's hit it so hard.
Yeah, that's not like him at all. Don't know why he tried to finish like that.
At Arsenal, Alan McInally is there with news of a goal in that match.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Mesut Ozil. The shot looked to be going wide, but a defender stuck out a foot and deflected it in. 14 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Hernandez. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. It's a heavy touch. Good pressure in midfield and it's paid off. Hernandez. Josip Drmić. Shot on! Simple save for David De Gea. Mata. Rashford. A chance to break away now on the counter. Rashford with the ball now. Wan-Bissaka. There's space to get the cross in. Mata! Really good defending. If he hadn't touched it, it was a goal.
Now, one of the keepers thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
Fred. Lindelof. Mata. Still got a bit... Must take the lead here! Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. James. Got the ball away from the opposition, got to keep it now. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Rashford. Rashford! Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment. It's a good performance from a very good team, a team that we expected to be better than the opposition. That's the way it's panning out so far.
Yeah, you'd expect them to ease away from the opposition in this match. Can't see any shocks in it, I can't really.
Manchester United ahead now. Duda. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Bruno Fernandes. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. He's blocked the shot well. Fernandes. Slipping it through. No, it's offside. He's still got it, although he's having to work hard to do that. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. That's a good block. Trying the possession game unsuccessfully at the moment. Hernandez. He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in. Still searching for an equaliser with some good interplay here. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Wan-Bissaka. They're looking good when they attack, and he could get away here. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. So it is late now in this first half, and Manchester United still know that questions will be asked of them over the remainder of this game. Not a good pass at all. Guided through. Anthony Martial. Well, what a good try. Off the outside of the post.
Certainly caught it, and I don't think the keeper was getting across to that.
And that will be a goal kick. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, I think he's got to do better than that. He's just decided to put his foot through it, but hitting the post from that distance out, not good.
Rupp.
Well, the hosts here taking advantage of home advantage with the possession last 15. And the whole of this stadium, you sense, feels that an equaliser is coming, because they're dominating it with their impressive play going forward and the number of chances they're creating.
Hernandez. Ondrej Duda. Rupp looks to shoot. James. Now Anthony Martial. They can be quick on the break now. This is how they love to play on the break.
Rashford!
We knew about the pace, and it was too quick for the opposition. Great goal.
Well, what a sight to behold that was. The opposition was absolutely helpless to counter it.
Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Another angle on it here. Restarting at 2-0. To Lewis. Hernandez. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Excellent challenge. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. Well, I coined the phrase, he's all over them like a Rashford. I hope that stands the test of time. But he was all over the opposition with his pace and his sheer youthful exuberance. We sit back and watch and wonder how his career will pan out from that extraordinary beginning.
Well, you can see from the...
And here come Manchester United right at the start of the second half. Now James. Now Anthony Martial. Wan-Bissaka. They've set it up well for the cross. Lovely ball. It comes out off the goalkeeper, and he scores. That's terrific will as well as skill to hold off the defenders to score.
Look at the number of defenders around him there, but he still managed to get his strike away. Great composure.
Well, that could be the game for Manchester United. Should be the game.
Well, you don't often see them let this kind of lead slip.
Well, here's the goal again. So they restart again, a bit demoralised now, I think, in a game like this. Duda. Dermich. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Coming up for you, threading it through. No threat now. Now James. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Makes the challenge here. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match, and I think it's a one-goal game here either way.
We're hearing about a goal at the Emirates. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Arsenal. 54 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Very good attack, broken up in the end by good defensive play. He's made the interception. The break is definitely on. Great interception. Hernandez. Duda. Hernandez. It's a very good interception. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Now James. In behind the defenders. He's in. Oh, he's been called offside here. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Real promise about that build-up until that challenge. Duda. Ondrej Duda. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Josip Drmic. Lewis. Opportunity to play it into the middle. Careless there. Well, there's been a goal in the Liverpool game. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 62 minutes played. 2-1.
Great to pass threaded through. Rashford. And there it is, the goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, a wonderful achievement to get 3 goals in a team like this, against opposition like this. It's a special day.
Certainly is, for a special player too. A player that is the clinical sort, and he's shown us that today.
Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. So off they go again, trying to make some sort of mark in a game that they're being dominated in. Alan McInally is covering the Arsenal game for us, and he's got news of a goal in that match.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 65 minutes played. 2-1.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Well, we did interrupt Alan McInally earlier. Not an easy thing to do, I can tell you. But he did tell us that Liverpool scored in that match. The score's 2-1. Well, he tried his luck, but his luck was out. Fred. James. And it's Williams. Now Anthony Martial. And he could get away here. Oh, well, he couldn't make the most of that chance. It's a goal kick. We're hearing about a goal at the Emirates. Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Arsenal. 69 minutes played. 3-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Still 20 minutes to go. Made a quick interception. Promising forward play from them again. Real opening for him. Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored. Well, that's put them further in front and nicely taken.
Certainly was, and they seem to be heading for a comfortable lead here.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. We've often said, Alan, the fullbacks don't get proper appreciation for what they do. And it's not the position that the youngsters always want to go for. I think it's unglamorous, but it's been a glamour show today from this fella who's going to be taken off now.
Well, he's shown us how to play in this position. He's got all the attributes necessary to go all the way. Top class.
It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. He's had a banger goal, and I must say, credit for that, but nowhere near.
Yeah, poor effort, really, for a player of his ability.
Substitution for
Manchester United want to make a change now.
Number 8, Juan Mata. Coming onto the pitch, number 31, Nemanja Matic.
Here's Shaw. Fred. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Shot on! That's a good block. And that's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. Alan, what's gone wrong with him? He looks off the pace.
Yeah, and I think the opposition goalkeeper can thank his defenders for restricting this player to that amount of shots you can see on your screen.
And it's Williams. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. One or two options now in forward areas for them. Space to try and hit it now. Over the top of the bar by some distance. Substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Pleasure to be here to see it, Martin. And he'll be grabbing that match ball at the end of this match.
Lindelof. This referee's got a good perception of when and when not to play the advantage. He's chosen to play it here. Zimmerman. Ondrej Duda. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. And they've cut it out. James. Have a look at what's on now from this wide position, not closed down. It's an empty net. Can't hang onto it, the keeper. Well, they didn't test the keeper the second time like they did the first. But either way, he's done his job and kept the opposition out.
Well, he's on fire, isn't he, this keeper? And the opposition must be wondering what they've got to do to beat him.
To Lewis. Good tackle. Two boos around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Moritz Leitner. Rupp. Pukki. Striding forward, purposefully. Odion Igalo. Bruno Fernandes. Ooh, it's close, Alan. Offside is given.
He's quick enough. He doesn't need to do that.
The booking is going to happen here. It's a yellow card. He's gone back to the offender.
Always like to see that, to give the advantage to the attacking team.
And there is the final whistle. What a brilliant performance from this fella.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself a hat-trick. No wonder he's laughing. His manager too will be doubly pleased with that win.
This is how they love to play on the break. Rashford! We knew about the pace, and it was too quick for the opposition. Great goal!
Well, what a sight to behold that was.
Lovely ball. It comes out off the goalkeeper. And he scores! That's terrific will as well as skill to hold off the defenders to score. Pass threaded through. Rashford. And there it is, the goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on... real opening for him. Top.
Hello and welcome to a city that many people regard as the gateway to the glorious Jurassic Coast, Bournemouth. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Bournemouth versus Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks as always, Derek. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
And here's how it looks for Bournemouth. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that back four will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
It's with Fraser. And the cross into the middle. Simple for the keeper. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Anthony Martial. Couldn't keep the ball. Space on the flank. And options in the centre. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Just wanted to get it out of there. Anthony Martial. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season. Highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Yeah, plenty of teams in the hunt, hoping to lift the trophy at the end of the season.
Big shot attempted. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. There's been a goal on the Chelsea match, I'm hearing. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea.
And in with a real chance. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Williams. I'm sure, Lee, the video analysis will have identified Marcus Rashford as one of the main threats they've got to deal with.
Well, a hat-trick in his last game. Defenders, beware. Concentrate on your job. They will take great pleasure in stopping the goal machine.
Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in his pop. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. It's with Fraser. Dan Gosling on the ball. Ryan Fraser. Wilson. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Martial. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Far from a good pass. Well, he knew what he was doing defensively with the concession of that throw-in. The cross is on. Fred. I believe there's been a goal in the Crystal Palace match. Let's hear about that from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 15 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. What a shocking pass, really. Rashford. Here's Martial. Clattered away. James. And he was in the right place to intercept. Martial. Rashford. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Fred. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Gosling. Ryan Fraser. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Williams. Martial. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And a chance for them to nudge in front. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Philip Billing. Jefferson Lerma. Dan Gosling on the ball. And a strong tackle. Rashford. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Diego Rico. Fraser. Fluency of movement. Rashford. Can they hit on the break? Rashford getting forward. Martial! A counter-attack at pace, excellent football, and not so very far away.
Well, in order to play like this, you do have to have speed in your team, and they have. And they weren't far off there, were they, Derek?
Smith. So a throw-in here. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Gosling. And whipped into the box. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And a throw-in forthcoming. And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. Couldn't keep it. Let's join Alan McInally now, because there's been a goal in the Leicester City game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Leicester City. 33 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. They've regained possession.
Well, Manchester United controlling possession here, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
Bruno Fernandes. An incisive pass. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, it's a beautifully crafted goal. The supply line worked perfectly there, and he finishes it off with ease. Lovely goal.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here.
Number 9, Anthony Martial.
Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. He's given it straight to the opposition. It's all about translating threats into goals. Nice and easy for the keeper. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Getting forward with authority is Mata. Giving away possession, Juan Mata. Callum Wilson. Fraser. Billing. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Bournemouth taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Slipshod passing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A chance then for the respective managers to... Away they go, the second half begins, and Manchester United in front. Not a good pass. Read it superbly to take back possession. Martial. Wan-Bissaka. And he takes on the shot. Well, body in the way. It's got to be. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. It's going their way, 2-0.
For Manchester United. Number 8, Juan Mata.
Let's go to Alan McInally for news of a goal in the Everton match. Alan.
It's a goal for Everton. 49 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. They've given it away.
Well, United certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Oh, he's through here. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
He's enjoying space. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Diego Rico. He succeeds in clearing it. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Is this the moment? And a fine stop. Bruno Fernandes. Martial cutting the ball back. Still alive. Just wanted to get it out of there. Wilson. Promising sequence. And that is how to thwart them. Anthony Martial. James. Untidy in possession. It is to be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Read it superbly to take back possession. That's very effective, good high pressing. And in the end, he's run out of space. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Wilson moving into the advanced position. Tremendous block. Massa. Bruno Fernandes has it. Williams. James. Individual quality coming to the fore. Passing it around with aplomb. Poor pass under no real pressure. He has teammates to play it to. Juan Mata. Giving away possession, Juan Mata. And news of a goal in the Leicester City match. Alan?
It's a third goal for Leicester City. 65 minutes played, 3-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Anthony Martial. Far from a good pass. Couldn't keep it. What can he do from here? Rashford! Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Bruno Fernandes. Real danger. Martial. An attack full of promise. And the decision is one of offside here. Here's a change for Manchester United. Jefferson Lerma. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Marcus Rashford. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? Callum Wilson. Gosling. An important interception. Martial. Great challenge, he got no real chance. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. And given away. Martial. No real conviction in the challenge. Billing with it. Gosling. Smith. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Shaw. Here is Fred. Just 10 minutes to go. Massa. Martial. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Nathan Ake here. Diego Rico. And showing fine vision. Teammates in the middle. And cleared away. Brooks. Philip Billing. Brooks. Wilson. Lindelöf. Fred. Being pressed and pressed high. The Red Devils have lost the ball. Wilson. Alas, a wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Gary Gosling. To be replaced by number 7, Joshua King.
Far from a good pass. Billing. Happy to take on the shot. Routine for De Gea. Maguire. Anthony Martial. Not a good pass. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
Added time.
Fraser. And offside it is. Wan-Bissaka. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Massa. And there it is, the final whistle.
One of the stately homes of English football, Old Trafford in Manchester. That's where we are today, and a lovely day it is too. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me up on the television platform here. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. Manchester United, and they take on Brighton.
I love visiting this ground. Really been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
Enjoy the game.
There is an expectation here at Old Trafford, isn't there, Alan, about the style of football that Manchester United should be playing. Not just about winning, they want to win with a bit of a flourish.
Yes, they do, and that hasn't always been the case in recent times under Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho. The football has differed, you might say, from the golden years under Sir Alex Ferguson.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Juan Mata plays alongside Fred in midfield, and a partnership with these two strikers up front. It's a good hit, and that's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Mata. Now Marcus Rashford. Going forward with real purpose now, and he could get away here. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Bernardo. It really is shaping up to be a fantastic season. So much competition, particularly at the top.
Well, we haven't got to the halfway mark yet, but I do hope it continues in this fashion. So close.
Striding forward, purposefully. Drilled it into the middle. Really tight angle to try that kind of shot.
I think he's just trying to catch the keeper unawares and squeeze one in.
Pröper. It's an open game, but maybe these two guys might have an influence on it if they're absolutely on top of their game.
Yeah, these are the kind of players that you pay the big bucks to because they're match winners, they're game changers. So interesting to see if that happens here.
It's a real opening, and it will put them in front. Tried to wallop it in from close range, and they're still trying to get the ball back.
Well, it may have taken a bobble, Martin. Let's be generous there.
He's given possession away here. Rashford with the ball now. Rashford! Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. Gross. He could take them on here. That could open them up. And the goalkeeper can take charge now. Mata. Good vision from Mata. Real chance. Brilliant goal!
Oh, no wonder he goes over to thank the lad who set him up there, because that was a wonderful move. I think they've practiced that one on the training ground.
Oh, they want to see this again, this goal. Manchester United ahead now. That's a bad ball. David Pröper. Dale Stevens gives it away straight to the opposition. Pascal Gross. Good tackle. Attacking now. Could whip it in from here. Can he do it? I think the opposition looked as though they believed they'd get through them, but they haven't, and now they can get on the ball and play. Martial. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Saw the pass and dealt with it. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Mata, he's through. It's opened up. Well taken goal, and a good possession for them now. Now they're two in front.
Well, it was a decent move, and to get some space in a crowded penalty area.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Winning the ball back with the interception might lead to a break for them. Read the play well to intercept.
United had more than enough of the ball so far, and haven't we seen some lovely football out?
Good vision. Up for grabs here. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first.
Well, the fans went mad when the keeper pulled off that stop. Nobody expected him to be able to do it. Incredible.
He fancies his chances in getting past these players. It's a very good interception. Clear opportunity. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Room now out on the wing. Got the ball back in his own penalty area, though. Cleared it well. Now Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial. On to Marcus Rashford. Trossard. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Stevens. He's gone in strongly and got the ball. Martial steers the ball through. Rashford! Rashford! Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. Three of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
Manchester United really on top form in this first half. Attacking now. Manchester United have won the ball back here. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Well, safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take you off the ball.
With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Oh, it's got to be. It's another one for them. They go further in front, and they are full value for this position.
He's waltzed through there, nobody near him.
Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half.
Number 8,
Lewis Dunk.
Mata.
Pröper. Gross. Striding forward, purposefully. Cheeky, tried the back heel. Didn't quite come off.
Of 3 minutes.
Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Made a quick interception. Montoya. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? And the goalkeeper will get this one. No. Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, we wait to see what the second half brings. The first half was conclusive, but you don't win the game at half-time. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Makes the challenge here. Guiding the pass through. In with a chance. Well, poor pass, good interception. Take your choice. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. And it could be for Manchester United. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Alan McInally is at Anfield, and he's got a goal to tell us about.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Kevin De Bruyne.
Has a go here. Very close in, and very close to the target. Perhaps could have done better.
Yeah, an unusual choice, I think, just to try and get power behind it from so close in.
Alan McInally with a brief interruption into our game, and we've interrupted him as well, haven't we? Confirmation for you that Manchester City did score in that match, and they now lead by that goal, 1-0. One date for your diary on EA Sports, the upcoming Premier League fixture for the hosts. Gross. How about Brighton's next match, Alan?
They're playing Leicester City in their next match. Can't really see too much between the sides. I think it'll be close.
Looks to shoot. Good block. David Pröper. Trossard. Fred. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Proper defending under some pressure. Room to exploit for United here in the wider areas. Rashford. Must score! It's another one for them. They go further in front, and they are full value for this position. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Well, it's not easy to find the spirit here that they're going to need in these circumstances as they kick off again. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? He will be furious with himself for such a poor pass. A good control under pressure. That's a good challenge. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. They've lost the ball in a bad area. Needs to say, cool! It's a goal which really defines the way this team is playing.
Well, look at them there. They're absolutely delighted. It does take a lot of hard work, but when you get a reward like that, it's well worth it. Well, he's not going to miss from there. He was concentrating, had his head down, good connection.
Different angle on it here. Well, we're underway again, and you just wonder how many more they can get today. Substitute coming up for the away team. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Montoya. Stevens. Pascal Gross. Gross. Here they are, still probing away. Untidy work. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal. Oh, and it's a goal. They've scored one. I bet they were thinking they'd never beat the goalkeeper. No wonder they're so happy.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, they've certainly been persistent and it's paid off.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. In this game, the scoreline is 6-1.
Number 7.
The scorer will be very proud of this, but it won't mean too much in terms of the result, just a personal triumph for him.
I think so. The opposition really had stopped playing because they know that they've won the game.
An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. Solidly away. Fred. James. Good interception there. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Throw in now. Well, he's got options on the bench, of course. James. We can go over now to Alan McInally. There's been a goal at Anfield.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 74 minutes played. 1-1.
That's Alan McInally keeping us bang up to date. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Mata. Rashford with the ball now. Going forward well. Rashford! Goalkeeper beaten. Hit the post. Great move. Great goal.
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't. Well, some might say you'd prefer to score from 25 yards, but I wouldn't go along with that. This is all about instinct.
Let's see the replay now. Well, the body language at this kickoff isn't great, is it? And you can understand why. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Good stop by the goalkeeper. They're looking to get to him and take the ball from him. David Pröper. Leandro Trossard. Rashford. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. And there's the interception. Squandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass. He's going to try it! He's gone to the goalkeeper in very soft fashion, and the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little boy smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
This could be it. Never thought with the pass, but the execution was not good. Here's Martial. Rashford. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. And here's the shot. Well, that's his second today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on. And he is the kind of player that can hit his straps like this. Excellent day for him. No slacking in these late minutes here. And the chance to extend their lead. And they have voraciously gobbled up the chance.
Well, they played some really good football out there today, and that was another example of it.
Well, it's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. Clever ball. Saw the direction of the pass. Well, they're trying to put some pressure on him now, the attackers. Now Anthony Martial. Now he might be through. It's opened up. And the keeper doing his job. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. That is the final whistle. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
Rashford! Rashford! Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Oh, it's got to be. It's another one for them. They go further in front, and they are full value for this position. Rashford. Must score. It's another one for them. They go further in front, and they are full value for this position. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost...
Oh, and it's a goal. They've scored one. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. And here's the shot. Well, that's his second today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on, and he is the kind of player that can hit his straps like... Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Well, this is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith as usual, the faithful lieutenant alongside me. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Sheffield United against Manchester United.
Well, there's certainly a buzz in this stadium in the minutes leading up to kick-off. I hope the match doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. We've got a couple of attacking sides here.
The attacking football played by Manchester United has brought full reward. They're the top scorers.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. For Sheffield United today. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing-backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be radiant forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. This could be it. Can he do it? Oh, they've opened the scoring here. It's a good start. It's a flying start, really.
And that has just lasered into the corner. Unstoppable.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Manchester United ahead now. Read the play well. Basham blocked off the pass there. Rashford. Saw the direction of the pass. McGoldrick. That's good passing, probing. Here's Martial. Another turnover in play here with that interception. He's got possession back for his team. Sanderberger. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Here's Martial. And there's the interception. Now Marcus Rashford. Here's Martial. Mata. It's a goal.
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't. Well, it was a decent move, and to get some space in a crowded penalty area.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Manchester United. Number 8.
Sloppy work from Mata. McGoldrick. John the Fleck. Tries the shot. Fernandez. John the Fleck. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. Trying the possession game unsuccessfully at the moment. And it's O'Connell. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Great tackle. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Now Marcus Rashford. John the Fleck. Berger. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Surely he must score! How did he reach that? Brilliant goalkeeping. Corner's taken. No, the opportunity didn't really manifest itself, and it's a goal kick. Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Going forward well. He could cross it from here. Read the play well to intercept. Now Anthony Martial. Fred. Mata.
United trailing in the possession stakes here. I do wonder whether this was the game plan all along, to sit off, to allow the opposition to have it, and when they do nick the ball on the turnover, to go for the throat, and they've done it brilliantly.
Mata. Shot blocked here. Well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper. Giving the ball away now. McGoldrick. In powerfully there. And he's seen the shot. That's a good block. Fernandez. Here's Martial. Now he's lost the ball. Found good room out here. Now the possibility for a cross. Saw the goal and went for it. Well, there's still time if they can get this goal. A really great goal.
Well, his timing had to be spot on there, Martin, with that volley, and it was. Well, it's a classic example of the attacker being on his toes, the defenders trying to react, and they're too late.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. And we restart the game 2-1. Well, it's okay for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close, but there's a lot of work still to do. Wan-Bissaka can't keep the ball at the moment. This does look promising. He could cross it now. He's got his block in and the cross doesn't get into the middle. Fred. Fernandez. Here's Martial. Good vision. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Now Marcus Rashford. Mata. Sloppy work from Mata. Can really get at the opposition here. Maybe the cross. Well, one pass away from being a great move. Chance from the pass. Turned aside there by the keeper. In goes the corner. Superb from De Gea. Maybe he'll cross it here. They're coming in at the near post for the cross. Up for grabs here. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Saved by the keeper. You can't hang on to the ball. Well defended, not just getting... Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle. And 2-1 is the score at this stage. Well, Manchester United, as you would expect, with all the... And here come Manchester United right at the start of the second half. Mata. Lindelof. Still with Manchester United, trying to work a midfield opening here. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Basham. Sanderberger. Williams. Lindelof. Mata. Now Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Oh, chance! He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Well, coming up for you on EA Sports, the next Premier League fixture for the hosts. Could whip it in from here. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Aston Villa, aren't they, in their next match? And I do think whoever scores first is going to win this tight one.
Sanderberger. I think the cross is on. Well, this could be an opportunity. In behind the defence. In for the goal, you felt, to level it up, but no.
Oh, what a good chance. He's just got to keep his composure.
Well, Mr. Smith's eyes lit up alongside me, and he's only on the gantry. You'd love to have taken that chance. You would have taken that chance.
Oh, he's put his head in his hands, and you can see why. It's an absolute sitter.
Mata. Now Anthony Martial. Williams. Quick-witted and quick in his move. Movement too to intercept there. A chance to whip it in here. There's a target at the front post. A bit risky taking the touch here. Now needs to get it away. Giving it away under no pressure at all. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Williams. They've just lost the ball, United. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. Got to finish here. Hit it hard, but not very true. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Mata. Oliver Norwood. Throw in here. Here's Williams. James. Mata. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And that will be a throw. Work on the ball here is good from O'Connell. John Fleck. And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Chance to put it in the box from here. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. McGoldrick. Sanderberger. They obviously believe that they can find this. Surely, the equaliser. Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
So now a goal kick to come. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Well, he's given the ball away here unnecessarily.
Well, the crowd sensing that their side's running out of time here. They need something to happen soon.
Read the intentions. Excellent movement to get the pass and stay onside. Goal! Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
What did you make of it, Alan?
Well, I thought he was onside, you know, but he's gone through and tucked it away. But looking at the replay, yes, he had gone a bit early.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Berger. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Now Marcus Rashford.